my previous episode, I actually haven't fished here before, so I have absolutely no clue what type of bait I should throw. I'm gonna try and throw a moving bait. You know, I'm gonna throw it up against the hyacinth. You can see there. I'm actually gonna throw a little underspin with a grub, and yeah, we'll see what we can catch on that. And then if I don't catch anything on that, I'll most probably go to a really slow moving bait, maybe a little crawl. So I'll put you guys on the chesty now, and then we'll see what we can come up with. Okay, as you guys can see, I've already rigged it up. Just a little underspin with a little glittery grab. I'm throwing it on fluorocarbon, 12 pound, and then let's see what I can get here. You know, maybe these fish are in a reaction strike mode. Okay, I'm still at Middle Dam. The wind was actually picking up way too much. Yeah, it was just a little bit of a mission, you know, floating on the water, you know, and also just getting back to my car. It was, yeah, it was a little bit tough. So I thought I would come back and maybe just do like a quick video on what I actually take with on my fishing trips. So I'm just going to go into like my tackle and my terminal tack. Obviously what my float tube, what I take with my float tube. Yeah, let's dive right into it. Okay, so the baits that I really enjoy throwing are Ultra Vibe Speed Crawl. You know, this is actually in a 420 color. That's one of them. Then I also have another Ultra Vibe Speed Crawl in a watermelon seed color. Then I take a flipping bait which is in a flipping bait, which is the Z Crawl Junior. It's also in a watermelon seed color. Then I'll also take the Turbo Crawl from Z-Man in a silver shadow. It's actually a blue and black with some flake. Then on the fluke side, yeah, I take these Super Fluke Juniors with, you know, for real finesse presentations, for drop shots or on a Texas rig. This is in a watermelon purple glitter. This works really, really well. Then I'll also take a salty Super Fluke. You know, it's avocado red tail. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's got that red tail with a little bit of glitter in it. Then I take the Super Fluke Juniors, another packet with which is a baby bass color. This also works really, really well for like finesse presentations. Then I take it's another fluke style bait. It's actually the Demiki Armor Shad in a watermelon sea color. It's also a really good bait. It actually has got quite bad garlic smell, so those work well. Then onto my paddle tails, I take a swimming super fluke, also in a California red color, California 420. This is the normal size. You know, it's got a paddle tail on the end. Then for my this is actually not a zoom bait. I've actually just put these into the packet. This is actually a storm. I think it's also some sort of swim bait. It actually comes with a jig head. I actually don't have the jig head with me, which is actually quite stupid. But yeah, it's a very natural looking kind of bait. You can actually see it's got a little bit of glitter in there, gold black, and it's more of a translucent color. Then I also throw the Fat Albert. It's actually a grub. This is in the clear silver black. That's that one that I was actually throwing out on Middle Dam with the underspin. It's also a very good finesse bait. You know, if times get really tough, you know, you throw stuff like this. Then I got the Dead Ringers, also in a watermelon red color. I also throw these mag shaky head, 7-inch worm with a straight tail. It's not like a trick worm, very similar, but yeah, like I said, it's got a straight tail at the end. This is in a watermelon seed color. Then onto my trick worms. These are the regular trick worms. These are actually in I think these are also a 7-inch, also in a watermelon red color. These work really well. Another trick worm. I actually don't know what the label is because it's actually so old, but these work really well. Like you can see, I've only got 3 left in the packet. It's actually got it's got a green back. It's got a green back and like a purple tinge to it. Then onto my finesse bait. I have this. This is good for shaky head or drop shot. You know, it's actually the big bite baits, the squirrel tail, red bug tail. It's like a reddish color with like a lighter red tail. The tail actually floats in the water, so yeah, the fish can't stand it. Then I got also another good drop shot bait. This is my go-to drop shot bait. It's the Demiki Air Pocket. You can get them in like any type of color. I usually get them in a natural color. This is watermelon candy. I mostly get it in a watermelon seed color. The Demiki, they've got like a very bad garlic smell. Then also another finesse bait are these TRDs. In my previous video, I actually caught that 1 kilo on this specific bait. You actually throw this on a little mushroom head with some weed guards. This is a great bait. I got another TRD. It's actually in a Drew Craws. It looks kind of like a bass color, but it's got some orange glitter in there with some black flake and all the good stuff. Then I've got another TRD. It's actually in a mud minnow. It looks like a bass. So it's got a white belly, green back. And then I'll also throw the Gary Yamamoto Senkos. You know, this is the 5-inch. It's actually in a watermelon orange and red. Okay, so now I'm going to go through all the terminal tackle, you know, that goes on my soft plastics. Okay, so yeah, this is a little bit of a mess. I'm going to try and go through it all. So like I was saying, I have shaky heads in here. You know, I throw those on those trick worms. I've got the little mushroom heads, you know, with the weed guard. And then I'll obviously also take some worm hooks with. I think these are the offset worm hooks. I also take smaller wide gap hook. I take little weighted hooks, you know, with the little screw lock. For like wacky rigging, I'll throw these weedless hooks. They actually got a weed guard on there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Obviously for my drop shot I throw these very small little hooks, you know, very small. And then I also take some quick snaps. I know some people don't do the whole quick snaps. So onto my weights. So obviously got some barber stoppers here, my usual drop shot weights, and then I usually just take the tungsten bullet weight. Okay, now we'll just talk about my hard baits that I take with. I throw some jerk baits. Oh yeah, that's quite a mess. But I have Rapalas in here. I've got some Yazuris. You know, most of them aren't very deep diving jerk baits. I have one deep diving, which is actually this one here that I'm holding. You know, it's got like a little purple back, and it actually catches quite a few fish. It's a very good bait. And then this Yazuri here that I'm holding here at the top, that's a very nice one. All of them are actually work really well. Then okay, here's another Yazuri bait, a Yazuri jerk bait. Then my favorite lure of all, it's a very good search bait, but it also catches so many fish, is the red-eye shad. I think this is a 1/2 ounce. You know, it's just a normal one. And then I take a popper with, and that's basically it. I don't really throw any deep divers. Okay, so those were my hard baits. Now what I take with, I've actually got the Berkeley lip grip scale, and then something that's really essential are your pliers. Okay, then I got little clippers. Then I'll also take my deeper. Then I'll take some line with. You know, I always carry 2. This is for my leaders. Then obviously I take a buff. You know, the South African sun is quite hot. Then onto my float tube. There's not much to it. It's just a normal Snowy float tube. Okay, I got the fins. You know, very important. If you forget these, then you might as well not come fishing. You know, so this is what gets you around. So make sure that you take your fins with. Water. Always take water with. My float tube, it's actually got a little rod holder. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, so I'm pretty sure you guys were wondering what actually happened in my video. You know, I kind of just cut right at the end. Turns out the camera actually wasn't recording for the last little bit of my tackle demonstration, or me showing you guys my tackle. I actually just wanted to sign out, you know, say you guys must subscribe if you guys are really enjoying these type of videos. Hit the like button if you guys want to. I'm really gonna try and bring out some more proper fishing videos where I actually go out and do some more fishing. It's been kind of tough because of the winter time. So yeah, hit that subscribe button, like I said earlier, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys on the next video.